My name is Moonpetrie. Today is April 16th, and I keep saying that my tracking system is too complicated and I am not rewarding myself while I am revising. I always use star stickers for every 500 words that I write during the drafting process, but never sorted out a system for revision. And it, I think, has been contributing to, not feeling too sad about days when I don't work on my project. So I wanted to do something, and maybe I'm oversimplifying here, but after having overcomplicated, I am okay with oversimplifying, and I will simply complicate it a little bit more if I really feel like I need to later on, which will probably be not this month. I am a little shocked at how much of this month has already gone, but also a little shocked at how much of my read through I have completed. I am at about 75,000 words. The 12th was the first day that I did not do anything on it. Did work on it on the 13th and 14th, but I didn't work on it on the 15th, and here we are at today, and I haven't done anything yet. But now that I know I will get a smiley face sticker if I do, maybe I am more likely to. Today is Sunday, April 19th, and I am coming to you with spit up on my shoulder. Sorry, but that's just the way life is right now. I have been continuing to work. I had said at one point I needed to take it a little more slowly, and then I went galloping ahead, doing way too much in a day for a couple of days. I'm definitely taking it more slowly now, but I'm also kind of only working every other day, at least the last few. Did stay up late last night to work on it, having spent my afternoon with my IRL writers group, which is now a Google Hangout writers group, but so be it. Anyway, it was really nice to spend some time with them because it had been a while, and just to sort of interact with some other people other than my husband and my children. So that was great, and I got some helpful feedback and got to focus on some other people's really fun, awesome work. Everybody writing fantasy in my group, small group right now. And so that was awesome, but I didn't get anything done during the day. So I did stay up late to do that last night. I spent much of my free time, basically all of nap today, disinfecting at least a few weeks worth of groceries that my husband went out to get. I know I've been reading you probably don't need to disinfect your groceries, but I guess probably just isn't good enough for me with a tiny new baby in the house. So I am drinking coffee now, even though it is after 7 at night, and I will probably stay up and get a little more done tonight. I am not delighted with my third act. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I need to do some major overhaul with that third act. But for right now, I'm trying to at least read through it and cut down a little bit so that the whole thing is just a little more manageable for the next round. Well, it is the 20th, and the good news is I have worked on my project 3 days in a row now. No more every other day. And I have managed to cut about 5,000 words now. Not anything like my original intention, but good. And I have only about 4,000 more words to go through of this draft. So I should be able to finish going through that tomorrow, making it so that I at least have done my first read through in 3 weeks. On the not so positive side, the third act is a mess. It's just very poorly thought through and feels hasty and like like there are a lot of words, but there's also a lot of information missing. A lot of placeholders, but also just a unfinished feel, like I didn't know what my plan was. And I pants most everything. This project was my least pantsed project ever. But the third act was very pantsed, and I don't know, it's the only thing that I, on my first read through, have felt like this person should have planned more. What was this writer thinking? So I am going to spend the last week of camp, well, the last 9 days, working on outlining, since I didn't really outline the third act, or just sort of assessing what I can do, what's salvageable, what direction I actually want to take this in, how much I want to scrap and start fresh with the third act. Just getting my bearings, assessing, and trying to start making a plan for that. And now it is the 21st, and I just made it through the entire manuscript. My smiley face calendar is looking pretty good. Only missed 3 days so far this month. I have cut 5,127 words. It's a lot less than I originally intended, which I now realize was ridiculous. But it's also a lot of words, and I'm glad. And I'm glad that I am to the end. But Act 3 is a disaster. It is full of things that I decided to pretend I had included earlier so that the plot would hang together, and I thought, I'll just add a scene where this happens earlier on. So having cut 5,000 words, I now need to add a bunch of words to make it make sense. I'm a little overwhelmed, and I'm not sure if I should start by just cramming in a few things to make it hang together better so that it's less of a disaster. So I feel better about it overall, more motivated to work on it if it makes more sense. Or if I should just begin at the beginning, read through it again, maybe print it out. I need to make some decisions about how to move forward. And I am going to try to get a bunch done in these last 9 days. So until next time, I am Moonpetrie. And good luck to you getting a bunch done this last week. And please stay home, stay safe, stay healthy.